Hi, Jeanette here from Stamp with Jugga. Thanks for joining me today. Last week I showed you a card on my blog. It was a golf card that a friend of mine had made, and I told you I loved it and I was going to make one, and this is the one I made. Now, within the next 2 or 3 days, I'm going to show you the process how I made this card, and we're going to change it up a little. And this card here, I used Marina Mist and Old Olive cardstock from Stampin' Up, and white, Whisper white paper, and Daffodil yellow. Alright, so now let's get started with the process. When I'm trying to figure out a new technique, this was pretty much a new technique for me, so I use copy paper. And I take a couple of sheets of copy paper and I get right to practicing. So this one here, I'm going to tear it up a little just to get some depth in my mountains. Oh, that's too much. I don't like that. Alright, so we just keep practicing here. There we go. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so now we're going to turn it upside down. And let's see if I can do this without wrecking up the green. Okay, so we're going to start with our gumball green, and we're going to take a dauber, and we're going to take the sponge, and I'm going to try and do it with my right hand so that you can see, but I'm left-handed, so this might not work right. Alright, so we just, there we go, yeah, there we go. Alright, we're just getting in there and getting the line in, okay? Get the line in here. Yeah, you can see, no, you can't see that any better than if I use my left hand. So what if I do this? No, that's even worse. Okay, so there we go. And we're just getting it all in there. Okay, so the basic is done. So now we're just going to color it in the bottom. Fill it in here. There we go. Just fill it in. Get a bit more ink. And we'll just fill it in here. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to repeat the process, and we're just going to move it over a little so it's not exactly the same. Then maybe if we move it over a little bit this way. Yes, I've got more paper here. And we're just going to do the same thing, okay? We're going to start a little bit off the page, and we're just going to rub and rub and rub until we get it all in there. Okay, now that's pretty good. Now I'm going to turn it around, and we're going to use Old Olive next. Okay, here we go, Old Olive. And this is my Old Olive sponge. And we're going to do the same thing. It's just going to give a deeper depth. Let's just see here. There we go. See, now that's pretty nice. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, so this is what my process that I was using for practicing. And then I said to myself, so, we got to get a sky in there. So we're going to line up our paper again. Let's see, line it up here. Let's see, where did we do this here? We had it here. So now we're going to turn it here. And we're going to line up our sky. And we're just going to get it in there a little bit, like so. And then we're going to use Marina Mist. Now the Marina Mist is a little dark. I do have sky blue on order. And before we do our sky, we're going to just temporarily stick in some clouds here, okay? Just temporary. Just like that, a couple here and a couple there. And we're just going to go ahead, and what I like to do with the Marina Mist is I like to rub off, because it's quite deep, until I get my sky blue delivered. So we're going to start here, and we're going to make a little bit of the green show so that it sort of blends in. We don't have a white line. There we go. And then we're just going to go across. Okay, just across like this. Just like a sky. Sky is not equal, it's not level all over. And we're just going to just move it in here. And get some out. And turn it around so we can work a little better. And there we go. Whoop. Okay, so when I mean temporary, I mean temporary. Hold it down a bit there. And we'll just hold it down a bit there. Give myself a new manicure. And just go all around here. Alright, so there we have it. Now we can remove these. These are just placeholders. I'm going to glue some clouds in with on the finished project. Now to do the tree, I want to put a tree in there. So of course the tree, we're going to have green. And I'm going to do it in gumball green. And I'm using a marker because I don't want the trunk to be green. I want the trunk to be brown. So there we go. I've got the trunk. And to give it a little bit of depth, we're going to do the thumping method. And the thumping method is just putting some color here and there. There you go. And we'll just get the other color out. And we're going to take some espresso brown. I love espresso brown. And we're going to color the trunk of the tree. There we go. Now, the green has had time to dry a little, so we're going to huff. Now on my card, my finished card, I put the tree on the right. Today we're going to put it on the left. And do we want a lot of tree or not a lot of tree? Well, we're going to, there. Alright, you just decide how much tree you want on your project. And see, you can see the two tones. Can you see the two-tone in the green? I love that. You know, this is really nice. Now I'm going to try and repeat this on my Whisper White. So, join me tomorrow and we'll continue making our card from an inspiration of a friend. Thank you.